Bonita Assistance Office was actually started over 45 years ago by a local priest named Father Foley and some other community members. And they started the office with the intention of a place where a community member could go that was experiencing a crisis, where other community members could help them. We've kept the same mission. Our mission is to help any community member that's experiencing a difficult situation or an unexpected crisis. And we've added our services, which are financial assistance, case management, and of course, our food pantry.
My husband and I have been volunteering at Bonita Assistance for about a year. We started volunteering on Thursday evenings during the pantry distribution. I soon found myself signing up for more and more volunteer shifts. And the more time I spent in the pantry, the better I understood and admired what they were doing at Bonita Assistance.
On a weekly basis, we are serving over 150 to 200 households, totaling to 500 to 600 people. That's almost 2,500 people a month. In 2025, we served over 25,000 people in our food pantry.
Probably a year ago, you were mostly getting families and individuals that were living below the federal poverty line, but that has really changed over this past year. We've seen an increasing cost of living, so you have a lot of middle-class families and working individuals that are accessing these services that never had to before. Our clients are from 18 years old all the way up to 90 plus. We don't really have one phase, which is the way that we like it because we think our community is made up of so many different people. Just in June alone, we served over 2,000 people. Same thing in May, over 2,000 people. We reach out to our community members, right, for that help, whether it's a church or if it's an individual or a community or even some schools to hold food drives. You know, whenever we've asked, our community shows up and helps.
I helped with distribution and packing at the food pantry. We pack up different bags based off what each week is, various dry products, meats, milk, eggs, things of that nature.
Something else that's really important to us is being able to provide fresh produce and things that our participants can cook with at home. We want to give them things like flour and oil and meats and fresh fruits and vegetables where they can cook at home. Food is love and it's warmth, and you don't want to be eating out of a can every day, so we want to be able to provide those things.
I've worked a few of their outreach events, one being at FGCU, trying to find other students like me to come join the cause and help out with the various things that they do to help the community in Bonita Springs, but not only Bonita Springs, but the surrounding area. Just seeing the appreciation and the joy on some of these people's faces when they come through the distribution line and get all their goods. I think my biggest takeaway is it literally went from a requirement of hours I needed to something that I'm going to do just for fun because I actually enjoy it and enjoy all the connections and people that I met throughout volunteering there.
The Bonita Springs Assistance Office it's so much more than the food pantry. I have different senior students who have to provide for some of their own needs now that they're 18. And one big one that they are sponsoring one of my students to be able to attend grad bash with her peers, and just the look on her face when I was able to tell her that she's able to go. And she said, "I'm so thankful for you all helping me in this hard time I'm going through. You didn't have to help me, but you did, and that is why I'm thankful. I have been struggling for a while with my mental health, trying to find work to keep gas in my car and food in my belly. People like your organization make the world a better place."
Our emergency financial assistance program is for those that are experiencing an unexpected crisis and have income that is able to sustain them after assistance is given. In 2025, we provided over $31,000 in emergency assistance funds. And this came in the form of paying rent bills, medical bills, dental bills, even buying a bike for a student so they could easily commute to school and it wasn't interrupting their studies. By bridging that financial gap, we can ease the stress that somebody's already experiencing in an unexpected crisis.
We all know that asking for help is not easy. Speaking up when you need something is not always easy. So knowing that I can connect my families and students with an organization that will meet them with love, grace, and just make them feel like, it's going to be okay. We're here for you.
And then, of course, there's our short-term case management. We added this as an effort to make our services not just transactional, but transformational. We complete case management actions such as helping somebody apply for a government assistance program, accessing an online portal so they can see their medical care coverage. Sometimes it's even just sitting down and creating an action plan for the next steps that they have to take during a difficult situation, or even building a resume. It's providing those tools and making those referrals to other local resources so that person has the support so they can continue to thrive after experiencing a difficult time. In 2025, we had over 300 case management clients and completed over 340 case management actions, and our numbers are continuing to grow.
Our community in Bonita is so blessed to have the Bonita Springs Assistance Office.
Anything we can do to make their day better makes my day better.
We are so grateful for the volunteers that show up on a daily basis to help our community members and provide the service to Bonita Springs Assistance Office. We are so grateful to our donors. Their generous hearts continue to fund our programs that are letting our community members continue to thrive during difficult times.
Recently, on a particularly cold day that we had, a young woman drove up to the distribution line. As I was checking her in, Flavia approached the car and said to her, "You look so cold." And she said, "I am." And Flavia said, "Would you like a cup of coffee or tea?" And she said yes. So Flavia went inside and returned with a hot cup of tea and a piece of banana bread. I will never forget the look on this young woman's face, one of gratitude and surprise. She had been seen. I go home each day from the pantry, tired but happy. I am so thankful for the opportunity to spend my time at Bonita Assistance, my home away from home.